congratulations, you're one of 70.
We are. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not really.
Well, of course you would say that, Ted. So, number 70 for the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Top Small Business Award. And what's really cool is we submitted our application back in July, and we were recommended to submit it, and I took the time to do it. It's like 12 essays. It was crazy. But while I was completing those essays, it was really kind of cool to be able to look back almost 10 years of operating to figure out all the ways we've pivoted and sort of survived, and all the staff that have come through, all the programs. I mean, Ted, we were on your show talking Nepal. I mean, there's a little teeny River Rock and little teeny Fredericksburg, I started realizing has done some pretty cool things. So I was able to get those essays in and submitted it. And the U.S. Chamber divides the country into 7 locations, and then they choose 10 people in each of the 7 locations to make up the 70. And they got a little over 15,000 applications, and somehow we were named 10 in our region and 70 overall.
Not somehow. I mean, I look upon me as like Exhibit A of somebody who's gotten involved in all kinds of things that I used to just report on.
Yeah. Well, I think that was one of the things that I wrote a lot about actually in our essays, that when we came on board, this idea that we were already coming into an outdoor sort of recreational culture here. And one of the things we realized really early on was that a lot of people didn't know that we had these cool things.
Yeah.
They were commuters. They were commuting from Fredericksburg. They'd ride over 95. They would look at the river, but that was all they knew about it. And so for us, we were able to really quickly decide we're going to let River Rock be one of those spots where we can educate people about the cool trails, about the cool river, about, we have rocks you can go rock climbing on, and all of those things. And I think that led to all these wonderful stories and memories that we've had over the last 10 years of getting people outdoors. I mean, you introduced me to one of my favorite customers to date, a 98-year-old, getting him out on the water for the first time after he's been raised here. And bucket list item, he wanted to get in a kayak and he wanted to get on the Rappahannock.
Yeah.
And so to get Wade out there experiencing that for the first time, I mean, it's just these little memories over 10 years that we were able to weave together what I felt was a really good story. And Keith and I talked about just submitting the application, being able to complete those essays shows that we've done some really cool things. That by itself was winning.
Yeah.
Never, Ted, in a million years did I think somebody else would think that story was cool and pick us as one of the 70 top small businesses. So
I'm not surprised
at
all.
Proud of it.
But yeah, you should be. I mean, I think Fredericksburg should be proud of having a store like this that really emphasizes. You talk about tourism, you talk about retail. It's all here. I mean,
we're a Fredericksburg story for sure. These stories wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for a community who adopted and supported us. Customers who over the last 10 years have trusted us with their outdoor gear, with getting them outdoors, coming and supporting our various programs, no matter how wild they are. We filled up our slots to go to Nepal twice. Who does that? Little teeny outfitter in Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's really, really cool. We've been part of some cool things, but it's because we're part of a really cool community, and I'm happy that through this award, people get to see Fredericksburg, and it's such a business-friendly city, and they get to see that now.
So what happens next?
So next, on October 4th, they will announce the top 7. So we're the top 10 in our region, and they'll choose 1 in each region for top 7. And then those top 7 get to go to DC, where they'll choose 1. So it is not even in my wildest fantasy to hope for that. The top 70 was just an achievement, a crazy achievement all by itself.
Oh, the adventure's got to continue. You talk about on your shirts, adventures in any direction.
That's exactly
This is what's happening here.
Oh, we'll see. But man, to be in the top 70, to be recognized by the chamber, it's just really cool.
Well, you've won regional awards before, so this is a special spot here, and you're onto something. And whether it's whether it's like some of the big things or just what you're doing individually to many of us.
I hope so. And like I said before, Fredericksburg, the whole reason why we can succeed is because this community really supports us and our local chamber supports us. You know, that's where I saw this award for the first time. It was posted on their social media. And, you know, Susan Spears over at the chamber has given me so many opportunities over the last 10 years. She invites me to speak to groups. She invites me to speak on live social media. She gives me these professional development opportunities that has really given me confidence in business. So I think, you know, having a city that backs you, having a community that backs you, our local chamber who backed us, it really gave me the confidence to fill out that application and to have like a crazy dream that maybe we were be in this top 70. And so to be there, it's cool, Ted.
Good luck.
Thank you.